Well, hello loves and happy Sunday to you. I had fun today. I played. Tried to get out of my head. I was having a hard time getting inspiration and focusing, and so I just went to my journal and dumped it all out. So let's take a look at the supplies and what we're doing today. So here's my beautiful, messy journal page. Look at that. I love it. I love how it turned out. I just went to town. And so the supplies that I used Blick's Matte Yellow Green Light, Green Blue Medium, Yellow Orange Light, and then I threw in a little bit of Mustard Yellow from Arteza. I did some Rose Madder from Soho, my gesso and my white, Utrecht gesso, matte gel and fluid matte medium. My charcoal pencil, black soft pastel, stylus to kind of scratch in. And then I tried out this fun little thing. I am in love with this. I cannot wait to use it some more. And then I just grabbed a bunch of collage papers that are in my stash. And just went to town. This page here, this is a 1912 fabric sample page. I'm going to have this available to you in the resource library. The stencils that I used today were the Scribble Marks 3 and then the numbers jumbled. And then this stencil here, I stenciled onto tissue paper. It's a retro pattern stencil. Those three will be on sale for you today. Or for the week, I should say. And then the rest of the papers were things that I had in my stash. Some envelope, this flower, this quote was cut. I have a jar out here full of quotes that I was going through for a project, and this one was in there, and I was like, perfect, because I'll explain more towards the end of, or at the end of the video. But I just layered and layered and layered and layered until it felt like it was coming together. And this is what came out. Super simple supplies today, and not a lot of time. It took me very little time to put this together. I was creating very, very fast, and sometimes that's what you need to do to get out of your head. So I hope you enjoy the process, and then I will talk to you at the end of the video. Okay, loves, I hope you found that inspirational. I hope it maybe gave you some ideas for creating. I hope it was just fun for you to watch and you enjoyed the process. So let's take a look down here. So my page is very chaotic, and yet it's so beautiful in all its own ways, and I just positively love it. Like I said at the beginning, this page will be free to you in the resource library, and then the 3 stencils that I used will be on sale this week. And this page is chaotic because my mind is chaotic right now. I'm having a hard time focusing on I've had big deadlines, and so that's why it looks like it does. And sometimes we just need to do that, make a mess. And that's what I did today. So a couple things real quick before I dive into some more of the meaning. Today, when you see this video, it will be the last day for the early bird pricing for the Rock and Recycle workshop. And then I think that's the only other thing I need to tell you. So, stencils on sale. If I forget something, I'll put it in the blog. But so I have had some major deadlines this week, so I've been working, and I'm having a hard time focusing on things because there's so many things happening in the world, and I can feel my anxiety rising. And so as I was thinking about creating, I was like, oh, I couldn't even find a thought in my head to focus on. And so I have to start asking myself questions. And this might help you too when you're trying to find ways to create. And I always ask myself, what do I need today? How am I feeling today? And of course, I can journal that out, and I will usually journal that out, like write it. And then I can kind of focus on a couple things as I'm writing, like I'm feeling anxious, I'm feeling this, what do I need today? In my mind, as I'm writing, I'm like, I need to find the beauty in this moment, in right now, and let go of all the other stuff, all the other things, and find the beauty in this moment. And so as I went to my journal, I thought, I'm going to paint what feels beautiful to me right now, without any care of what it's going to look like, which is hard to do, especially when you're filming it for everyone to see. But sometimes you have to do that. And sometimes we have to just show up and start something, and the clarity comes, and the inspiration comes, and all the voices get quiet, and we can focus, and we can create. And typically, and I think it's the same way for you, that is our happy place, that creative space moment where we can just let go and let it all be. And so I just went to town. I pulled out my favorite colors, tried a few new colors, tried a few new tools, and just had fun. In this moment, I only had a little bit of time to create, and I blocked everything else out and just let everything go. And it felt very, very good. And so I hope that this gives you some inspiration, because sometimes we don't have a lot of time to create. And sometimes there's so much noise around us that it's hard. For me, it's been hard to focus. And I've had to really fight that battle this week, focusing on projects and deadlines, things that have to get done. And the only way that I know to do that is to sit with myself and say, Shawn, what do you need right now? And right now, in this moment, when I came to my journal page to create for you and for me, I needed to find the beauty in this moment. I needed to find the beauty on this page, and I wasn't sure if there was going to be beauty because I was making a mess. But in that mess, there's always something that happens. When I got the turquoise on top of the magenta, it was like the angels sang, and I knew that I was like, aha, I'm home, this is good. And I found other collage elements, and I just kept layering and layering and layering until it felt right. And sometimes that's what we need to do. And sometimes we need to just let it be what it is. Messy and unkept and maybe misunderstood. You know, somebody might look at this page and go, what on earth? For me, this is a masterpiece because it's exactly what I needed. I needed that quote that came out of my jar, beauty resides. It was like, yes, thank you. And that messy, misunderstood, what it is kind of thing is who we are. And we might be misunderstood and messy and all of those things. And that's, you know, that's me all the time. And that's okay. And there's beauty in that. There's beauty in your messiness. There's beautiness in your messy pages. Beauty is all around us. Beauty resides. But we have to quiet all the things, ask ourselves what it is we're looking for, and we will find it. And I found the beauty today in my journal page, in this quiet time of just, 20 minutes to get to this spot. I found beauty and joy in it, and I needed that. So I say all that to hopefully maybe inspire you in your creative process this week, that there is beauty, there is whatever it is you need. Maybe you need peace, maybe you need song, maybe you need whatever it is. You'll find it but you have to start too. You have to show up and just slap it down on the page and let it be what it is, because it's beautiful to you, and that's all that matters. All right, my loves, I hope you have a wonderful Sunday. I hope it's restful. I hope it's peaceful. I hope you find what you need today. And I hope that you always, always know that you are loved.